Yo, what's up guys, it's William here, and today I'm gonna answer the questions of the Q&A. I want all to thank you I want to thank you all, yeah, that's it. I want to thank you all for responding and sending in questions. I'm gonna answer some. I picked some out, and the answers I'm gonna give, I didn't prepare anything, so let's just check out what some guys asked. Let's start with this one from Got Power. Which education did you follow and how old are you? Well, maybe it's smart to a little bit present myself then, because yeah. My name is William the Zeeuw. I'm 24 years old. I became truck driver when I was 21. I got my license when I was 18, so right away. When I was on the high school, I did HAVO. I finished that, and then I went to college, and I did an MBO4 course, and became a manager or something like that. The education is now called Transport and Logistics. So, and I did that because it was pretty okay, and I got some valuable traineeships at companies, at yeah, pretty good transport companies. So yeah, that went pretty well for me. Yeah. Well, I found a question who can answer better on this what I just answered. Yeah, it's from Storm, and I got this question a lot of times. Hi, well, it says not hi, but when I get older, so I mean in 5 years or something, what do I need to own to open my own truck company or buy my own truck? I would like to customize. I would like to customize it, you know. Yeah, flawless. Can you give me some help on that, please? Well, first of all, you have to save a lot of money, because, yeah, it takes a lot of money to start a company, you know, because you have to pay for the truck, you have to pay insurance, diesel, and that for like 5 weeks before you get some money. So you're not gonna make it with 5,000 euros. Well, I don't think it's smart like that, and you're not gonna make it like that. So if you want to start young, make sure you save money, so don't waste it on all kinds of junk. I saved from, yeah, when I was in middle school. So yeah. What do you need more? You need also to make sure you got your licenses to start your own company. I got it with my education, with the MBO4 education, so it was pretty easy for me then. But yeah, I got all the course, all the stuff you have to know. I got it on my school, so yeah, my education is a little bit better than the only the 5 diplomas, which you needed for 5 or 7 to get your license to start your own company. Yeah, and like customize your truck, I started off with well, it was not a really basic, but a second-hand truck. I can show you a photo somewhere here. I started with that, and I bought it for my dad because when I was 18 he bought it for me so I could drive in the vacations and holidays, 3 days off. And yeah, when I finished school, I got my license so I could buy it over, and I drove there a year, like containers, and then I bought this one. But I also bought it pretty plain, you know, not with all the extras. That's my main tip, you know, just do normal, don't overdo it. Customization of your truck is really great, I like it, but it costs a lot of money, and when you start you have to be a serious guy, and also later, but you have to be serious. All the extra lights, it's not that important. It's more important that you have a serious business. and think smart what you do with your money, because you can only spend it once. So yeah, don't look to all those guys with all those lights. They've been running for many years often, and I saw a lot of guys falling down because they don't invest their money good. So okay. And oh yeah, you don't have to do it if you are 20, or just make sure you got some experience, you know, and make sure you're dedicated, and make sure you want it, because when you start, you can stop after 2 years, you know, but it's yeah, more like it's not really good for your money. If you start, you have to make sure you will do it for at least 5 years before you want. Then it's really something you get some profit of, you know. No, that's not what I like. It's more like a waste of money if you stop your company before. That's more like it. So think wisely of it. It's not only the truck. The work is the same as for a regular company when you're just a driver, and yeah, you have a lot of extra to do, administration and that kind of stuff. So make sure you think about it good before you start. Here's a question from Black Ship. What inspired you to become a trucker? What do you enjoy more about trucking, and how old were you when you started driving trucks? Well, like I said before, I was 18 when I started driving trucks. And what do I enjoy more about trucking? Well, I like, yeah, like everything about it, you know, especially when I drive Norway. I like the challenge. I like the feeling of the truck and driving it there, and I like to customize my truck, like I said before, to have something what nobody else's have. I like to load difficult stuff, you know, machinery. I like it a lot. It has to be a challenge, you know. I don't like to drive the simple things. Yeah, I like the brotherhood we have now, and so many people, you know, with especially when they have the same passion as me for the trucks, you know. And if it's in France, Norway, you know, they all get a little bit connected with each other, and you have something to talk about with each other, and that's really great, I think. Like you guys, you know, we're sharing a passion. I think it's great. So that's the main thing I like about trucking. Yeah, what inspired me to become a trucker? Yeah, my dad. It's I think my dad. Most of it. Yeah, my family, my granddad, my great granddad, they're all truckers and all with their own companies. So yeah, it's literally like we said, we got diesel in our blood, and that's how it is. So it was a natural thing. Well, got here a question from Richard Kreuning. Q&A. To which companies, to which lands, countries, that's it again. To which countries you drive the most, and what do you like the most? Well, I drive the most to Norway. Like some people know, I switched companies where I drive for. I used to drive for Bring, and now I drive for DKJ. The main reason, secondary reason is that I could drive more to other countries. I will cross Europe a little bit more. But my favorite country is Norway. I really like it. But I went now last week. I went to Marseille, Nantes, England, and Norway. And yeah, I like France too, you know, but not every week. My favorite country is Norway because of the challenge, and you know, even if it's summer time, it's you're always busy there with driving. You know, it's corner here, corner there, it goes up, goes down, shifting gears, and I just like that the most. So yeah, Norway. Okay, I got now a question from Orlando Highcope. Hi William, I have two questions for you. Which education do you take before you became a truck driver? And second, what did you make decide to being an international truck driver? I really thinking about it for the future, but it has a lot of bad sides with it. Greetings. Well, the first question I answered already, but the second, did I became an international truck driver? And that's, yeah, literally is something personal, you know. Yeah, if you think there are a lot of bad sides, yeah, then I don't think you should do it already, you know. I want to be an international truck driver since I was young, I know, but first I wanted to do the same as my dad, and he drove wood, lumber, and to Belgium, but that work went a little bit away. But then when I was 14, I saw this article from Arjan van der Heuvel from the Road to Harstad movies, and he was then driving for a company, and he went on a trip to Hammerfest, and since then I really want to be a driver on Norway. And yeah, that feeling never really had been gone away. And when I was a trainee, I was actually a trainee also at Bring, and then I met Arjan van der Heuvel and I went with a trip to Norway and to Spain, and since then, yeah, I was really sure to become an international truck driver. And like I said before, I just started as a container driver, but also there I went sometimes, like maybe one time a month, really distance. Back then it was quite distance for me, you know. It was like one time to Czech, to France, and I really enjoyed that. But Norway was the main thing I want to do. So yeah, then if you want something really bad, you don't see the bad sides. And I can see why you think it's maybe bad, because maybe less. It's not really true, but it's like my work. I'm really yeah, weekends are a lot of. Well, why do you think it's a bad? Just leave it in the comment. I will answer it. So, why? What kind of bad things you see? I'm curious. Because I don't see bad sides, you know. I just like it. This question is from Scania 2937. How do you see the future in front of you? How do you see the future? That's better. Well, yeah, I really don't know, you know, because I did this education, so maybe I want to, maybe I just go do something with it, you know, become a planner or a manager or something, you know. It's something I might gonna do in the future. But yeah, maybe I'll just continue driving. For now, I'm definitely gonna continue driving because I have way too much fun with it. And yeah, for the coming years, I will do that too. If you mean like future with trucks, I think it's gonna change a lot, you know, with technology again. I really think we're gonna do the plant tuning stuff, you know, and maybe the how do you say it? Yeah, the new Tesla truck, the Nikola one, with the wood drives on. Yeah, zero emission, no diesel, and etc. I think we're going to that side of that direction of trucking, and I think, yeah, I don't know if I still like it then, you know, because I like to drive myself, and if I just lean back and the truck does everything itself, yeah, I don't know. And Norway is not, yeah, like plant tuning is not really for Norway, I think, so but like zero emission stuff, it's a nice story, but I like diesel, so yeah, sorry for all the milieu activists there. Here's a question from Willem Jansen. What does your family find? What does your family find that you so often away from home? Well, my mother is getting used to it now. Well, she is used to it now. When I was a container driver, I was away from Monday till Friday, and when I started, it was she had to get used to it. Well, then I switched, and then my weeks getting different because I departed a lot on Saturday and come home on Thursday or Friday, and then at a weekend. In the beginning, it was also a little bit difficult for them, but that also get used to. Yeah, it becomes normal, you know. But now I went to DKJ and I'm more from home, I think. Well, it can be a single week, you know, like I did before, so departing on Saturday and coming home on Thursday or Friday. But it's more irregular here, so it's also possible that I leave on Monday and Saturday home again. And I got now clothing with me for 3 till 4 weeks. Now 3 weeks, yeah. Because we can drive here for really long distances and long away from home, so it's I already spent like 2 weeks in my truck sometimes in 2 months, so that's pretty uncommon for me. But my mother is also yeah, it's all new, so she didn't like it before because yeah, with all the laundry we have to wear to clean again. But yeah, she will get used to it, and otherwise, eh. Trim MVA. Do you recommend to be a truck driver? Well, it's a difficult question, you know. Yeah, I recommend it because I like it. Yeah, of course there are some downsides of trucking and international trucking, but yeah, just do it if you want, you know. And I can say don't do it, but if you want it, you're just gonna do it. So yeah, I don't know. I like it. I like the trucking with each other, and maybe it's not as great as it used to be in the back in the days. But yeah, I still like it. I wasn't there back in the day, so I like it now too. And one request: can you please do a video about your sleeping area and spend time off in your truck? Your off time in truck. Oh, and thanks for the compliment, by the way. Well, the video is, I will make a video of my truck from the outside, inside. I will do that certainly, and I hope soon. But I want it to everything be clean, so and now we are in a period that's a little bit rainy in Holland when it's clean again, so but I will definitely do that, so just hang on for it. Do I feel lonely on my trips? Well, actually not, you know. I like to be alone, and I like this space around me, so it's great to be that much from home, alone from home. And I got a lot of contact with guys on the phone, so it's not really that I don't have any contact with persons. And we got social media, so now I'm not feeling lonely, definitely not. And how many days I spend average on the road? Well, it's most of the time 5 till 6 days. Well, it's 5-6 days are common, but also yeah, 5 till 10 days is better, I think. Yeah, 5 till 10 days are on average, so it's not bad. Do you use the highway or the secondary roads? Well, that really depends on where you have to go, you know. If I can use the highway, I take the highway in. If it's somewhere shorter or better to take a secondary road, I will do that. But if I have time, maybe. But as long as I can, I take just the highway, you know, because it's a lot of quicker, and we always have to look at the driving time. So that's also a little bit what you have to keep in mind now, so yeah. Asdin M. Maizi, I hope I pronounced it good. Hi, Mr. Willem the Zeeuw. You're putting awesome videos. Keep doing that. My question is, do you have experience in mechanics of trucks? Well, no, sorry. I'm not good at my mechanics. You know, I like to help the guys with lights and changing things, but I can't do anything myself. And with this Euro 6 truck, with all the high-tech equipment, you need a laptop to search things out. So, but, if I have like a standard, no, a default service check, then I definitely help, you know, with oil changing or filters or something like that. I just like it, so yeah. Here is a question from Senna Dam. What is your longest trip you ever had to do? What's my longest trip? I think it was to Harstad in distance. At DKJ I went away from the longest period. Then I went to Alesund, make my rest on the road. 48 hours, but that was a little bit, yeah, a long story. And then I went to Holland, unloaded, get back to Norway. Then I was like almost 14 days on the road. I think 13 or 14 days. So, but the longest trip was road to Harstad in distance. So, yeah. Okay, now we have a question, and it's asked so much, and I don't know why. You know, it's like it's for some people like really amazing, but I'll take. Why do you drive DAF and not a Scania? I like DAF. Point. That's, yeah. But it's so, yeah. I don't know why people don't see it, but I just otherwise I won't put that money in my truck, you know. I like DAF better than Scania, and I don't say that Scania is not a good truck, but I like DAF more, so let that be clear. Yeah. Oh yeah, there was this question about the 6-speed guy 84. Do you know how to drive a 10-speed? What kind of truck is that? Are you in the USA? If you drive a manual truck, do you double clutch or float when shifting? Well, I'm from Europe, so we don't double clutch that much anymore. I think nobody does, only when it's not really working great. And then we just come off the clutch and make sure that everything, how does it called again? So that everything lined up again and can connect in each other. Yeah, 10 speed. Yeah, I got a 16 speed or something. Yeah, 16 up and like 4 down. So I know how to shift. I know how to double clutch. Maybe not as fast as some guys from back in the days and guys from the USA, but I can do it if it's needed. So yeah. Matthias was asking, like some others, if I'm gonna repaint my truck now I drive at DKJ. Because it's green and that's the color of bring. But I don't know yet. What would you do? I'm curious. But I think it's like 75% I'm gonna repaint it, so. And what kind of color? Just have to see. Adam Ray is asking, will you ever do vlogs? I don't think so. Well, not now, because it's we drive in Europe with all the internet. It's really an expensive thing. And I don't think people are waiting for that. Yeah, leave it in the comments if you like it, but I don't think I'm capable of doing nice vlogs all day. Maybe I can look up something if somebody will wants it. Maybe I can do like a text block, you know, with photos and stuff. But I don't know if I really enjoy it, if I have to do so much, because it's now also a little bit problem to make time for it. But yeah, leave in the comments what you want, and I will consider it. Niklas Mayhoff is asking, do you feel like it's annoying to drive a manual transmission compared to an automatic? I got this question a lot, you know. Well, I really like my manual gearbox, and I order it actually because normal when you have a DAF, you get, when you order a truck, a 12 and ZF, because this is ZF, that's the company name for the gearbox, and ZF 12 gear. Yeah, 12 gears. And I ordered the 16 gears because it's a little bit better for when you're climbing mountains and that kind of stuff, in my opinion. And yeah, I like the driving experience with the manual gearbox, and in the winter time you can do a little bit more, you know, when it's slippery and etc. But also yeah, the driving experience is so great, you know, when I'm going off, and it's, yeah, an automatic gearbox is just doing it all for themselves, you know. I don't know what young people so much enjoy about it, because it's you're a truck driver to drive a truck, you know, and everything around it. And if you put this away, what are you doing? Only steering, I think. But that's my opinion. Don't get mad, but yeah, I see why people like it in the distribution. I see it why like older people like it when they drive all their lives manuals. But if you're young, you want to drive like, yeah, you want to drive, you know, feel everything. So that's why I do drive a manual, and I like it every day, and I don't want anything else. And yeah, it's going automatically, you know. If I drive off, it's not like, oh no, I have to shift gear or something. It's just going. It's not like I have to pay attention all the times. I know when I have to shift, I know what I have to do, I know in which gear I'm standing, so it's going all automatically what I have to do. So yeah, I don't mind. I really like it, and I definitely recommend it. But also a question I got a lot is, what do I think of an open pipe? Well, I like it a lot, but it's not possible on the Euro 6. Yes, it is possible, but it doesn't sound good anymore, and it can get a lot of trouble with a lot of high fines, so I won't do it. But I like it. Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for watching all. It wasn't that smooth, but like I said, it was all from the head, and I hope I answered your questions. And if you have more questions, you can always send them in a box, and maybe I will do later another Q&A. And otherwise, I will definitely comment on your question. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think about the video, what you think about the other videos. Make sure to tell other guys. Make sure to subscribe on my channel. It'll be very cool. And I hope you watch next video again. So thank you very much. Bye bye.